So this is a Commodore SX-64. This is a portable version of the Commodore 64. When you say portable, it weighs about 25 pounds, so take that with a grain of salt. But apparently it was the very first portable computer to have color, and it was introduced in January 20th, 1983, and today is January 18th, 2013. Almost 30 years ago this was introduced, and a bunch of retro enthusiasts have put together an event to celebrate the release of the Commodore SX-64. Now, some people are actually getting together and hosting an event, and they're bringing their Commodore computers, but there is no event in my neighborhood. I probably could have hosted one myself, but I'm antisocial. Yes, I know I am. So, anyways, this is my next best thing, is to make a video of it. And I actually acquired this as a parts machine. It was non-working, but when I got it, it turned out it didn't really need a lot of work to get it to work. It didn't need a lot of repairs to get it to work. I had some bad memory chips, and the disk drive didn't work, and the keyboard didn't work. I replaced the memory chips, and the disk drive had a bad controller chip, which is the 6522. I replaced that, and the keyboard needed to be disassembled and cleaned, which is pretty typical on any Commodore computer. So after a couple of weeks of puttering around with it, I finally got it all working. So I thought I'd make a little video and join in the SX-64 celebration. In the annotations, I'll put a URL so you can go check out the website. But let's take a quick look at the computer first. This is the front of the computer, and this is the keyboard. Now, the SX-64 is a full-fledged Commodore 64 with a 5-inch color CRT, a single 1541, and your typical Commodore style keyboard. There was apparently going to be a version called the DX64, which would have had two 1541s, but the rumor is that the power supply in this wasn't big enough to support two 1541s. So now you have this empty slot here for disk storage, or this is the cable for the keyboard. And I will connect the keyboard, and it goes underneath the SX-64 like this, and it plugs into the back of the keyboard with a DB25 connector, and then you turn it on. I'll turn off the light so you can see the monitor if possible. And I don't know how well you can see the monitor, but it says SX-64 Basic version 2.0, 64K RAM, 38991 bytes basic free. When I got it, it wasn't reporting 38991, which I knew was a bad memory chip, or more than one bad memory chip. So I got it all working, and what I'm going to do is run this. This is the SX-64 demo disc. This isn't, of course, the original disc. I made this from a D64 image, but it has the famous, or the infamous, Commodore Christmas demo. Like I said, this was announced January 20th, about 3 weeks after Christmas, but it actually wasn't for sale for another year, so it wouldn't be until 1984 when this was for sale. Turn on the light again. On this side here, you can open up this little door, and there are controls for the volume and the color of the monitor and so on and so forth. And it's a Commodore 64, so you use all your basic DOS commands. There's the disk directory, and I'm going to load the Christmas demo. And I'm going to run it. And basically this is a demo. I guess if you were a dealer, or they probably had this at the show when this was announced. I think this was announced in the 1983 CES show. You can run it continuously or run it once and it'll stop. I'm going to hit R to run continuously. I ran it as a test a while ago, and it takes a really long time to load off of the disk. I don't know if the disk is out of alignment, or if the disk is marginal, or if it's just slow, like a 1541 typically is slow. I don't have a fast loader cartridge. So I'm going to press R, and I'm going to pause this until it comes back. So a couple minutes have passed by, and it's at the press any key to start screen. Since I did a run continuously, I'm just going to let this run once through and just let you watch it, and that's pretty much it. So let me turn off the light and then press any key. that's pretty much the demo. It's just going to recycle, so I will just reset and go back to the screen. And that's pretty much it. A very quick demo of a Commodore SX-64. Thanks for watching.